What's going on, YouTube? It's Sunday night. We're going to take a look at Litecoin. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin Cash. We're going to take a look at XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And, things are a little bit down right now, but we're not doing too terribly bad. So let's take a look and see how it's going here. Just one second. There we go. Okay, let's see. Litecoin is number 6, as usual, still right now, and we've got a market cap of $3.4838 billion, and we're at $54.94, and we are down looks like 87%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour, and I do apologize in advance if my sound is a little bit wacky. I'm having a little bit issues with my phone, my little phone jack. So, hold on a second here. There we go. I do apologize for that. Okay, let's see. We started out the day at about 56.67, retraced to 56.61, kind of ping-ponged all day, shot up to 56.90, right around here, went up to 56.30, and we retraced again. Right here is going to be your low part. 54.94, that would have been a good entry point. So your high is going to be, let's see. 56.51. 56.67 is going to be your high. Your low for Litecoin today, guys, is going to be about 54.94. So like I've been saying for the last few days, we're kind of stuck in this $50 to $55 channel. It seems like $55 is going to be your resistance right now for Litecoin. I mean, I'm glad to see that Litecoin is continuing to hold this support. It's like I said, 50 to 55 bucks is your support level. $55 right now to $56, around 57 is going to be your resistance. It seems like whenever it tries to push through, it kind of gets knocked back down again once it hits that $57, $58 mark. So, we're just going to have to kind of play the waiting game to see what Bitcoin's going to do, because Bitcoin is pretty much the boss of everything. People seem to, Bitcoin tanks, everybody else decides to sell off. So, we'll have to see. Now, me personally, I do not sell. Like my Ethereum, I do not sell anymore just because Bitcoin is going down. No, I don't do that. What I do is, if I need money, like if I need 30 or 40 bucks for the week, to get by for gas or whatever, then yeah, I'll sell. But just because Bitcoin decides to tank or go down, I am not going to sell all my coin just because of that purpose. Like I've said in the past, I don't get enough cryptocurrency to, I don't have enough in there to really warrant doing that. I mean, I don't have thousands of dollars in there to be like, oh, hey, Bitcoin's going down, so I'm going to jump out. No, I have maybe a couple of $100 in there, and that's what I can afford. And quite frankly, that's about what I feel comfortable spending. So, for me, it just seems better to just ride it out. I mean, I know it's going to recover, so I don't trip about it. So Litecoin, say $75, $80, maybe $100 toward the end of the year. Let's move on to the next coin, which is Bitcoin Cash. We're number 5, and we're got a market cap of 4.011 bill. We're at 222.35. We're down 0.10%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And your 24-hour chart, you started out the day at about 222.76, retraced to 222.32, kind of popped up to about 223.99, ping-ponged a little bit, went down, ping-ponged a little bit, then you went back up to 223.90. So to me, it looks like 223 to 224 right now for Bitcoin Cash is going to be your resistance. Actually, 224 to 225 is going to be your resistance, because it seems to be every time Bitcoin Cash tries to, touch the top, 224, 225, it kind of gets pushed back down again. But I do see Bitcoin Cash holding, unless there's a huge drop off this coming week. I really do expect a lot of the coins are just going to continue to consolidate out. I think we're kind of in a consolidation phase right now. So I wouldn't panic. I don't think we're like, I mean, yeah, we might be in a little bit of a bear market right now. But to me, a bear market is something like no chance of going up in that pattern for a long period of time. You know, and I just think right now we're just kind of in a bit of a correction phase. But like I said, $300 Bitcoin Cash toward the end of this year. Let's move on to XRP. I do have a little bit of XRP, maybe a couple of bucks worth. Like I said, I'm a cheapskate a little bit. I just kind of like to, well, not a cheapskate. I just kind of like to, you know, I like to see, you know, what's it going to do. I believe full-heartedly, I believe that XRP is going to be a $5 coin, guys. I really do. I believe, you know, I believe it could be $5 to $10. You know, I mean, it's just, we've got a lot of, you know, I mean, the candles are really starting to get thick. They're getting, you know, they're getting smaller and smaller. And I'm thinking we're due for a major, major, major breakout. I think it could go to 40 cents short term. Hell, maybe even a buck, you know, in the short term too. I mean, but long term, I think you're going to see at least a $5 to $10 XRP soon. But as I keep preaching, guys, you got to get some of that supply down. That's the key. Remember, they need to get rid of some of those billions in coins that are out there. So like I said, the XRP is number 3. We got a market cap of 11.098 bill. We're about 25 cents, 0.257. We're up 1.68%. So besides Tether, XRP and Tether are the only green coins right now. Everybody else is down by 2%, half a percent, not even a half percent. You know, 2 to 3% they're down right now. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's just kind of a day of slow consolidation. All right, let's take a look at XRP's 24-hour chart. And your 24-hour chart was kind of flatlined, actually. Started out 0.253, shot to 0.256, 254, ping-ponged all day long, 254. And right around here, you went to 258. 258. So 258. Yeah, 258 is going to be your high. And let's say 252. 25. Wait a minute. 251 is going to be your low. Yeah. 252. 252 is going to be your low for XRP. But like I said, guys, I do believe this will be a $1 to $5 coin. Maybe 1, 4, 5, you know, that range. But right now you're just kind of stuck in this channel. And once we start seeing them decrease the supply of XRP or, you know, stuff like that, you know, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll have a buyback. Maybe they'll have, you know, sometimes they do that, you know. And I don't mean to scare anybody, but sometimes a reverse split is necessary. You know, sometimes reverse splits in stock is when they take, you know, a certain amount of shares off the market. That means that kind of gets the dilution of it under control, and you know it kind of helps the price go up. So maybe XRP does need not necessarily a reverse split, but we do need to get some of these coins that are available off the market, because that is what's keeping the price down, guys. This is one of the most popular coins that I've ever seen in my life. This has a huge backing. I mean, I've noticed that sometimes the numbers on my show really go up when I really talk about XRP. So, you know, that's just using that as an example. You know, XRP has a huge following, and I don't see any reason in the world why this coin cannot be a $10 or $15 coin. This could be the next BNB coin. So, XRP, say 40 cents short term, $5 long term. Hold on to it, guys, because as soon as I can afford to, I'm going to get I'm going to get 90 more XRP. That's what I feel comfortable with having, 100 of them. And I'm just going to put them away and forget I have them. So, like I said, 43 cents short term, maybe $5 toward the end of the year. So let's move on to the coin that I'm all in right now. I've got just a little bit over 1 full Ethereum, and I'm mining right now, doing quite well actually. We're number 2. We got a market cap of 18.552 bill. We're at 171.71, so it's gone up a little bit. That's good. And we've we're down 2.38%. That's not the end of the world. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. We started out the day at about 176.08. Right here we shot to 177.22, so I'm going to call that your high. Ping-ponged around a little bit here. I think your low right here, 171.32, that'd have been a good entry point. Actually, I hate to be negative Nancy here, but I think if I were to get in again, like if I were to sell, like say if I sold out, which I'm not going to, but if I were to sell out tonight, I would like to see if it's going to drop to maybe 165. Let's see what tomorrow brings before I felt really comfortable getting into Ethereum. But I mean, it looks like we do have a strong support of the 170 to 175 range. I know that's a little bit broad, but you know, I'm thinking educated guess, because once you start hitting that 176, 177 mark, it starts to go down a little bit. So it seems like that's going to be your resistance right there, 176 to 177. But I'd say 175 to 170 to 175 is your support. And I'm still going to maintain you're going to see a $200 Ethereum again real soon. I'm thinking 250 by the end of the year. So maybe even 400. I mean, if we have a strong bull run, which they're saying the next run could be pretty damn strong, this could be a 400, maybe a $400 to $2,000 coin. Who knows? Well, let's move on to Bitcoin, and then we'll do an overall market cap and wrap it up for tonight. Bitcoin is number one, of course. We got a market cap of 142 trillion. We're at 7,934.04. We're down 2.22%. And let's take a look at that 24-hour. Okay, we started out the day at about 8107.44. Shot up to about 8160.25, kind of retraced down to about 8020.76, 8006. Let's see. I'm going to call your low right here 7,920.22. Yeah, 7,920.22, and your high. Right there. Is going to be about 8160.25. So I think Bitcoin will get to 9,000, maybe 10,000 again. Once we break that mental barrier of 10,000, I think we'll be in good shape. Well, let's move on to an overall market cap, and we'll call it an evening. Okay, let's see. We got a total market cap of 213 bill, and we are 24-hour volume at 46 bill, and we got a Bitcoin dominance of 66.9%. So guys, like I said, don't freak out. You know, this is just a little bit of a correction. You know, this is perfectly normal. So this is Crypto Vision, Sunday night, signing off. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.